What's going on, everyone? This is Smitty here, and this video, what I'm pointing out here is how Madden, the O-line play. I did a video on this not too long ago, but I want to see it be more of a progressive struggle when it comes to the O and D line play, because the game is won in the trenches. It's won and lost in the trenches. No matter what anybody tries to tell you otherwise. It's not, you can't pass, you can't run, you can't do any of that without the trench. So what I want to see happen is I want to see it be more of a progressive fight, a progressive win-loss. Not just, for example, like you see here. Now this was supposed to be more of a check and release kind of deal. He locks up and then he lets him go because he's trying to, be the receiver on the play. Now, in this instance over here, they got him held. He's hemmed up, right? He's not getting away from it at all on that play. Now, over here though, he's holding him up and then all of a sudden, he just brushes past and that's it, right? But here, and I mean, this is okay, but I want to see it be more of a legitimate fight, trying to get through that double team. Trying to fight through the double team. Like if I'm trying to spin move, let me try and spin and fail. If I'm trying to rip, let me, depict it. Give me the control as a user. And over here though, this is what I like. Right here. Gilberry goes up against, it's a progressive loss. I want to see it be progressive. I don't care if the engage and disengage, I don't care if he beats the block in a second. I want to see it be, it needs to be a progressive fight like this. Like look how he fought that all the way around the edge. And he stayed with him. He didn't let him go and then just run upfield. He stayed with him the whole way through. That's what I'm talking about. I mean, of course, physics, that's part of the territory when you bring physics into the fold. Now, even though this is a pick here on this play, but that's the beautiful part of that play. Now, I'm going to go into another one here. Let me see. Let me look at how my line did here. See if I can see another example. So I'm doing this off the cuff. Now, you see it here. They engage. I don't like this. How how Warford, they were both in on it. Warford just watches him run past there. You see what I mean? And even here, this engagement with Swanson, like I want to see, like there's no jostle. They just lock up and that's it. Like I want to see some hand fighting. I want to see guys, somebody, have a tug of war, push back and forth, back forth. Like that's the kind of stuff that we need to see happen. Is he gonna hold? Is he truly holding his ground, or is he losing ground? And if he's holding his ground, show us. Show him pushing the defender back. He's steadily, pushing him and pushing. He's keeping him from getting into the backfield. Like, let's see here. Let me take a look here at the line play on this one. Like, see, okay, and just keeping it here. Like, this is once again what I'm talking about here. Gilberry trying to get around the edge. He fought, you see what I'm saying? He fought, it was a progressive fight. He stayed with him the whole way, and then he lost it at that point. Now, if I play it out, now if we go by how quick it was just playing it at speed, you see, he didn't get there super quick, but it was still adequate enough speed. You have other instances like this was a sack on the play. And look what happens here. Gilberry goes head for it. Boom. Now I don't like what happened with 27 on that play, of course. Like that was funky, obviously. Because he should have, that should have been a double team, or he should have, after Williams got beat, he should have been there to pick up and protect Cousins. But you see how he lost it that quick in comparison to the other two examples? Like, look how quick. Boom, he lost it just like that. See what I'm saying? But the point is that he lost it, and I would like to see the blocker trail it, as he did. He trailed the play. That's what I'm talking about. And I mean, you see here, okay, this right here. Ansah pushing him, he's pushing him back, pushes him back, throws him off to the side, gets into the backfield. That I could live with that happening. And even if it's like I had in my previous video, even if you see him progressively, he's still got to keep driving him back because he can't disengage it. He doesn't, he didn't fight him hard enough to get by. I could live with that. But the pressure is authentically being generated, and it's not just you get this release and now you roam free. You see what I'm saying? Because you don't have forever in a day to get that pass out, right? Now, and I'm gonna end it here with this last example here, because as you guys see, look at that push. You see what I'm saying? Look at the push on the line there. And even here, like, I want to see them hand fight. I want to see them truly jostle. You know what I'm saying? And like what I saw, oh, I'm sorry. Here we go, right here with Warford. This is perfectly what I'm talking about. He engaged, he tries to spin, but then he's pushing him back. He's losing ground. Like, you see what I'm saying? This was like he lost on the spin move, but won on the push. But he didn't get all the way through yet. You see what I'm saying? But then this guy, he's got to progressively fight over here, and he fights his way through and he gets through it eventually, right? But then this is what I love the most about it here to close it out. How Baker has this engagement and the pressure generation. That's my whole point, is pressure generation by the blockers being pushed back. Because you see it in the NFL. You see it every Sunday. These guys get driven back, like, quickly though. 2 to 3 seconds, they're pushed back. Now some plays, they're able to hold them up for 4 or 5 seconds. But the point of the matter is that I want to see them push that line. I want to see my line get pushed back. The Lions don't have a great offensive line, so their line should be getting pushed back quick. Versus, a line like the Patriots or like the Packers, they have a good line. But even then, Aaron Rodgers doesn't have forever and 8 days to throw the ball. He still has to get it out of his hand fairly quickly. But the pressure, you see that pocket collapse accordingly around him. You see aspect, like whether it's left or right side or in the middle, or all of them at once. It collapses accordingly. He's got that 3-second window to get the ball out of there. And that's why I said, that's why I'm saying we got to see the pressure. In turn, we need to have the player movement and on the route running better, to be better and more precise, so that way you have a legitimate chance. If the defensive rush gets into the backfield within a second or two, I need to be able to get that ball out pretty quickly to my receiver on his route. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we're talking about, having that a lot tighter player movement, or having true step on all the players on the field. That kind of aspect, it needs to be brought into the game, and the route running needs to be a lot tighter, so that way they'll run certain routes quicker than others based off their skills, and you can get that ball out in 2 to 3 seconds, and boom, it's right there. You see what I'm saying? Now, whether it's a completion or incompletion, that's another story. But I like the way this played out. They locked horns. He's driving them back. He's losing his ground quick. He gets past them, and he lays the hit on the QB. I could live with that all day of the week. Any day of the week. Especially if he gets in there for the sack. He got me. Boom. He got me. See what I'm saying? So, I'm going to end the video here, y'all. Leave your comments, your thoughts, all that in the comments. Leave all that below. Definitely hit that like button, and for more, definitely subscribe, and I'll be back with more, y'all. Take care. Peace. Thanks a lot for your support on today's video. And don't forget to like, comment, and if you definitely want more content like this, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on anything. Definitely follow me on social media as well, and tune in live right here on YouTube with myself, SimFBallCritic, and Azure Effect for the Sim Standard Google Hangout. Until next time, guys, take care, be safe, peace.